Square root equations, also referred to as surds. Step 1. Isolate the square root. Have the square root alone on one side or have one term on the one side. Step 2. Square both sides. Step 3. Get equation to standard form. Step 4. Solve for x. Solve for x. Round off to 2 decimal places where necessary. Number 1. Square root x minus 1 equals x minus 3. So this is a surd equation. On the left hand side we have our surd alone, which is the square root x minus 1. So we can square both sides. From there we expand the brackets. X minus 1 is on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have x squared minus 6x plus 9. Get everything onto one side to get to standard form, which is x squared minus 7x plus 10 equals to 0. Factorize x minus 5, x minus 2 in brackets equal to 0. X is equal to 5 or x is equal to 2. However, when we test it out, we'll notice that x is equal to 2 does not work, so it's not applicable. If 2 is plugged in, the square root will equal a negative number, which is impossible. Number 2, square root x plus 8 plus 4 is equal to x. Here the surd is not alone, so we take over the 4. We'll have square root x plus 8 is equal to x minus 4. Squaring both sides, expanding our brackets, we'll have x plus 8 is equal to x squared minus 8x plus 16. Getting everything onto one side, we'll have x squared minus 9x plus 8 equal to 0. So it's standard form, so we can factorize x minus 8 in brackets, x minus 1 in brackets equal to 0. Finally, x is equal to 8 or x is equal to 1. Remember to check your answers because you will see x is equal to 1 is not applicable. Number 3. 3 square root x minus 3 plus 7 equals to x. If I take over the 7 to get the surd alone, I'll have 3 square root x minus 3 equals to x minus 7. Now the 3 is attached to the surd, I know, but it's one term, so square both sides. When you square both sides, look at the 3, it becomes a 9, and the x minus 3 is in brackets, equal to x squared minus 14x plus 49. Getting everything alone onto one side and expanding the brackets, you'll get x squared minus 23x plus 76 equal to 0. This is standard form, so I can factorize x minus 19 in brackets, x minus 4 in brackets equal to 0. So x is equal to 19 or x is equal to 4. Check your answers and you'll notice x equal to 4 is not applicable. Number 4. 2x is equal to square root 2x plus 3 plus 9. Taking over the 9 and having the surd alone, we can square both sides. So we have 4x squared minus 36x plus 81 equaling to 2x plus 3. Getting everything onto one side, we have 4x squared minus 38x plus 78 equals to 0. Simplifying it further, we have 2x squared minus 19x plus 39 equal to 0. From here we have a complicated trinomial. I'll show you all the steps on the right hand side, but don't show all the steps in the exam, just the final step. When we factorize a complicated trinomial, take the first term and the third term and times them together. In this case it's 78. Get the factors of 78 that if you add them will give you 19. In this case you will notice that negative 3, negative 26 doesn't work. Negative 6, negative 13 equals to negative 19, which works. So I'm replacing that. So I'll have 2x squared minus 6x minus 13x plus 39. From here I can do groupings. So if I take out a 2x, I'll get x minus 3. And if I take out a negative 13, I'll have x minus 3 in the second bracket. So finally I have x minus 3 in the one bracket and 2x minus 13 in the other bracket. I'll place that back into the equation so I can have my final answer being x is equal to 13 over 2 or x is equal to 3. If you check again, x is equal to 3 is not applicable. And that is the end.